Okay, Joy, I think we just found the smoking gun that explains why so many small business owners tanked after Google's August spam update.
Yeah, and the crazy part is that it wasn't just some new spammy tactic. It was about 5-year-old backlinks that had been built that were suddenly turning toxic.
And it didn't even wipe out the whole site. It just took out their most important keyword. Like imagine you are a plumber in Dallas and suddenly overnight you completely disappear for plumber Dallas.
Exactly. That is what happened here. It wasn't completely catastrophic, but losing ranking for your main primary term can really hurt. So today we are breaking down the data and we're going to show you why this happened. And we're also sharing the recovery strategy that we are testing right now.
And if your rankings dipped after the updates, drop a comment below. We would love to hear what you're seeing too.
If you found our videos helpful, make sure you subscribe to our channel. It helps us to keep testing, finding these patterns, and being able to share them with you.
All right, set the scene for us, Joy. What exactly happened to this website?
So this business noticed a measurable drop in rankings right after Google's August spam update. Their local pack rankings were totally fine, but the organic traffic, that's where the hit came.
Interesting. Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah, and the thing to note is that the decline didn't just happen overnight. It has been slowly decreasing since spring. Back in the spring, their main keyword was solid green. Top 3 positions everywhere.
So steady decline and then a sudden drop when the spam update hit.
Exactly. And that's when I started digging to try and find out why.
So what did you find?
Well, the interesting thing was not all the pages dropped. Some other pages actually gained traffic.
That's odd because usually when an update hits, it's all or nothing.
Exactly. So I took a closer look and I noticed every single page that was tanking had a similar pattern.
So what exactly was the pattern?
When I looked at Ahrefs, I noticed that all the pages that were declining had a lot of backlinks pointing to them.
Let me guess. Keyword stuffed anchor text.
Bingo! Tons of it. We're talking like old school stuff like Best Plumber Dallas, Dallas Plumber Expert. All the links had exact match anchors.
Oh, wow. This is like 2015 flashbacks.
Totally. And here's the kicker. These links weren't new. They had been built 5 years ago.
Wait, so why would links from 5 years ago suddenly start having an impact now?
That's the question I had. So I went and looked at the domains that these links were placed on. And guess what?
I'm going to guess that those domains were also tanking.
Exactly. The referring sites were losing massive visibility on Google, which means basically the networks that were providing these links have way less value than they did when they were first created. Google has basically pulled the plug.
So it's essentially like the floor got pulled out from everyone that was a part of that network.
Yes. So instead of helping the business like they used to, those links are now a liability.
And I saw your Majestic data. It looked like a total PBN footprint.
Yeah, this was a classic private blog network. Lots of sites basically linking to each other to help each other rank with no other real purpose.
So referring domains are going up and traffic is going down. That's the red flag, right?
Exactly. When you see a pattern like that, basically Google has caught on to your link schemes. The links still exist, of course. Google is just ignoring them. Or worse, they're devaluing them. Basically, any gains that you ever got from those links just gets undone.
That is brutal, especially for sites that used to rely on those networks.
Yeah, it's kind of like building your house on sand. It's all great until the tide comes in.
So the big question, what do you do when this happens to you?
Well, in this specific scenario, I'm actually not chasing the old rankings. Instead, I decided to take a different approach. It's something called the avalanche technique.
I love that name already.
It's from a conversation that I had actually with Kyle Roof. The idea is simple. Stop chasing those impossible keywords right away. Go after the smaller, easier wins first. The ones where you can dominate quickly because all your competitors haven't already written about that topic. And then you build your authority naturally over time.
So essentially, you're building credibility layer by layer until you're strong enough to reclaim those tougher terms.
Right. And this site is a perfect candidate. They had so many keywords just sitting in these awesome positions 2 to 10. That is what I call the SEO gold mine. Moving up 1 or 2 spots can make a massive difference in how much traffic you get.
That sounds like a sustainable rebuild.
No shortcuts, no link schemes, just solid content and making sure you go after the right opportunities.
So the moral of the story, shortcuts work until they don't.
Yeah, it's tempting because those keyword-rich anchors work really fast. But then Google updates their algorithm, those gains vanish.
The good news is recovery is possible if you're patient and strategic.
This client's story is not over yet. If they stick with the avalanche plan, I'm confident that we'll be sharing a success story a year from now.
If you've been hit by the August spam updates, let us know in the comments. We want to hear all about it.
And if this video helped, make sure you subscribe. It helps us keep sharing real stories like this one with real data.